Just let me know when you're ready. Yeah. Oh, I'm here. I'm here. Hi, welcome to the Sears Portrait Studio.
Pancakes, pajamas, playing pretend we traveled the world. Airplane, sofa, couch cushion, raft, we'd play all day. Then you'd whisper to me that I was here, that I was real. one you left behind for someone more fun. I was the silent burden you carried. Don't think you told anyone that I was here, that I was real, that I was yours, and that I was all alone. But that only lasted so long. Then it counted to 10, you were gone. Sometimes the game would go on for days. I can still smell the nicotine on all your clothes. Finally brought in the half-empty bottle you left on the lawn. The label scratched off, your lipstick smeared on. You roll on the floor next to your phone. In it, pictures of a life that I've never known. Eventually I was taken through the system and all that that means. I had many homes, some worse than others. You know how that goes. Just waiting for you to find me. And I counted to 10, you were gone. Sometimes the game just goes on. Neither of us winning, hide and seek.
Hey D. Michael. Hey Chad Freeman. Thanks for being here. And thank you, Chad, for sharing out this live stream. First song in, 2 mistakes already. I'm assuming, I'm just going to go with I only make 2 mistakes and now they're already out of the way.
The good news is I found the charger and our battery percentage is higher than when we started, so that's a good sign.
Sweet. This is called The Line.
Well, you can't do what you want all the time. There's a line that you can't cross. Well, I guess that you can, but there's a cost. Are you willing to pay? Are you willing to pay? Nothing that sweet is coming from your tongue. In a while, I miss your smile. Now your words so badly flow. time. There's a line that you can't cross. But at least that you can. But there's a cost. Are you willing to pay? Something so sweet is offered up for free. But it ain't free. It's costing you me. You misbelieve that I know you. You know me too. Rock in a hard place. Gonna miss your face. But I'll do what I've gotta do. That's why you can't. Just do what you want all the time. There's a line that you shouldn't cross.
So, how's it sounding out there, everybody?
Says it sounds good.
Okay, cool. We've gone with a new setup, both for the last minute live stream on Sunday and for this one, where we're just using the webcam and the webcam microphone. I listened back to the Sunday set. I didn't think the guitar sounded all that great through it, but overall, it sounded decent enough. And we're up in this new spot, which acoustically doesn't sound that great to me, but it's much cooler than downstairs.
Cooler
So,
temperature-wise.
temperature-wise, yes.
Not cooler view-wise. We miss our little fireplace.
Still a little warm up here too, though. Alright, this one is called Daring Escape.
Yes, it was quite daring to jump from that height. The falling is the best part of your life. Till you hit the bottom, when it all suddenly paused. If you had hit the ground running, endless applause. But you just hit the bottle, and anyone who's around, constantly hoping to change. But you what you put in. So don't cry me a river, just build a bridge. This is the hard part, I don't know why, it just is. Make amends with your demons as a means to an end. Forgive your worst parts, you'll be flying again. So put away the bottle, no one's around to make sense of your reasons. Just a proof to the ground.
So, what I forgot to mention in the beginning of this set, last week was my birthday, and I asked everyone to go on my channel and just comment on songs that they liked, and then I was going to use that as what is the set list. So all of these songs are ones that people commented on this week as a birthday note to me. So Hide and Seek, both my brother Matt and Casey commented on being one of the songs that they liked best. That was the first song. The Line, Julie commented on. And A Daring Escape, let's see where that is. Casey also commented on that. And on Sunday, Dithermaster said that A Daring Escape is his new favorite. So that's pretty cool.
Thanks everybody for commenting.
Oh, you guys are out in the Mojave Desert in Ohio. Nice. We're in New Jersey.
You can make it sound a little bit more exotic.
Exotic. No.
An enchanted forest.
Is there a way to make New Jersey sound more the Garden State? Is that...
We are. Les Jardins.
So this next one is A Call and Respond, and Brian Matthews. That's how tired and sweaty I still am. I'm making all kinds of slips. Call and Respond. Brian Matthews referred to this as the one that he likes best. So, Brian, if you're out there listening, this one's for you.
First, let me say I remember this all differently. And then I hear you telling it. I hear you telling it. We're using this to get back in good graces with the family for what you did. Start. 'Cause when you fall, we fall just as hard. And when you call, we always respond. Hey, we're all there and we love you anyway. We've seen and heard the things you do, the things you say. Oh, the things you say. But you can put all of that behind you now. Starting today. 'Cause when you fall, we fall just as hard. When you call, we always respond. Look, we are all just a little angry. When your coat's hanging by the door you helped put up. Worry. Dishes have been washed and dried and put away. Like every day, there's a plate waiting for you. If you come home, please come home. April. The sun warms Alabama, and I don't know how to feel. Warm day, people all celebrating. I guess everything has its place, but I don't know how to feel. There's a difference between a memorial and a celebration. I'm frightened by the fact that I only feel safe by the color of my skin. And I don't need to imagine what's on the tip of your tongue, 'cause you've been singing it all day. Cold morning, late April. The sun warms Alabama, and I don't know how to feel. I'm conflicted. You seem so proud. Something I see is so wrong. But how can I judge if I'm wanting you not to judge? So I just walk away.
That's Alabama, and that's Jay Haske, I think is how you say his name. My buddy Jay comments on my Sunday sets almost every week. Nostalgic Song is one of his favorites, but he just recently was commenting on Alabama. He really likes the guitar playing on that one. Thanks to you, Michael, I appreciate that. I'm playing very, very sloppy tonight. Really sloppy. Not singing that great either. But
What's going on? You need anything?
I'm half tempted to make life miserable for you and tell you that I want to stand up. I'm accustomed to standing up, but I sat on the stool for Sunday, sounded good, looked good. So I was like, let's do that again. But I'm kind of messing up a lot of the guitar stuff, sitting down.
Ready?
Yeah. Apologies for the tuning. I know some people cannot stand when people tune. But I do not have the ability to quickly mute myself while I'm tuning. That's better. That feels good.
There you go.
Felt all hunched up.
Whatever you need. I got you.
So I do these the first and third Wednesday every month at 7 p.m. Eastern. So the next one would be August 2nd, I believe. That will be back up here. I'm just being all kinds of unprofessional tonight. Everything.
It's like a behind the scenes.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
more.
Whew. Yeah, my back hurts. I can relate. I get all crunched over, and then I can feel like I'm squashing my diaphragm. So not that I'm a very good singer, but I was singing even below my normal level of singing abilities. And then some of the chord positions, I was realizing I've never played this song sitting down before, and it was like awkward. So, so this next song is called "The Circumstance of Nightshades." Richard Harrison, who is Jabberwocky on YouTube, commented that this was his favorite song this past week.
Sorry.
So, this one's for you, Richard. You all good?
I'm great.
Cool.
You said you were doing Circumstance of Nightshades because Jabberwocky, because I know that is a good song.
Cool. Yeah, there's a handful of people that, so people have commented on these songs before and probably since. But just last week from Thursday was my birthday, so I asked people to comment specifically that week on what was your new favorite or your favorite overall. So that's what these ones are from. So it's still some camera adjustments.
I'm a perfectionist.
Okay, cool. So all these people that I'm mentioning just commented on these songs over the past week. And some of them had favorites before that I thought of as the person's favorite. So I'm glad that I asked people to comment on some songs because it has some people picking new favorites, which is pretty cool. So I don't know if that is that they weren't as familiar with the other songs. Oops, I just turned the light off. I'm breaking the set. Now it's pure white.
It's like the 80s. You're just
How else?
smashing stuff.
How else can we make this a super high quality live stream?
It's all about the journey, right? Having
Totally.
fun.
I'm gonna start playing while she Maria adjusts the.
It's already fixed.
It's already fixed.
You're good.
You're magical. Thank you.
Tomatoes rotting on the vine, basil's gone to seed. Seems everyone's got the time but me. Crack in the windshield just continues to spread. Flowers on the windowsill, oh dead. Busted up rocking chair. If you going to waste, when can I get back to living? Just enjoy this place. Ooh, I know it's all circumstance. Just wish I was a little more in basil smelling good. Changing perspective, I'm in a better mood.
You did it.
Thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it. And also, hang on, I'm hitting a button. Yeah, I never know what the turnout's going to be like. Sometimes we have like 3 people. Oh, thank you. It's because I was sitting before. You're so good. It's like, so I was a sound guy for 20 years, mostly working for individual bands. I did some festivals, blues fests, jazz fests, things like that. But I would run the whole stage. I didn't have like a team. It was just me. Set up all the stuff and then did all the things. So right now, watching Maria do all the things like adjust the camera height and lift up my iPad so I can see the chat better and fixing lights for me, it was awesome. So I'm like, oh, that must have been what it was like to see me like climbing around on the stage.
That's
So,
why I dress in all black.
all those performers. Oh, that's why. That's the only reason I wear a suit. Let's pretend that that's the reason. So that when I was climbing around on a stage, it was
Nobody bothered you.
yeah, totally. Yeah, but sometimes we get like 3 people show up here, and sometimes we get like 20 people that show up here.
It's also
I
hard
don't
to
know
tell
if
because
there's-
that number isn't always accurate.
Okay. Well, I look at the number and I gauge on the responses in the chat. So right now it looks like just Chad Freeman and D. Michael are chatting. So
There's also lurkers. There's also people
yeah.
that can't chat because they're
People
watching
that don't
on
have
devices.
chat. I didn't have a YouTube channel for the first 18 months of watching Vance Gilbert do his Monday night pajama parties. Shameless plug, Vance Gilbert pajama parties, Monday nights at 7:30 on YouTube. So I used to tell Maria to say woohoo on my behalf and request certain songs for me. And then after a year and a half, she was like, get your own YouTube page so that you can comment. So then I made a YouTube page just so that I could comment on Vance Gilbert's live streams. And then a year and a half after that, I was like, I'm going to start putting music up. So that's what I'm
It's a good
doing
thing
now.
you made that channel, huh?
Good thing. Saved me a step. Yeah, D. Michael, you were checking out some Vance today. Awesome. Yeah, he has a new album out that just came out. So aside from just, I don't know which things you're looking at, aside from his live streams and little videos, there's the Vance Gilbert topic page, and stuff's up on like Amazon Music and things like that. But his new album is called The Mother of Trouble, and it's really, really good. And we got to watch him develop those songs on the live streams, which was great because the live streams picked up at the beginning of the pandemic, and the album just came out.
March 3rd.
Yeah.
March, like the first week of the pandemic of the United
Mhm.
States.
And then his album came out, I think in March of this year.
Yeah.
So 3 years we got to watch him bring up new songs and play them and kind of tweak them and work on them. So it was really cool to see at the end of that new album.
Which your audience will also be able to do, as you are currently working on an album.
I wouldn't necessarily say I'm working on the album yet, but I'm planning to make an album because I keep being asked that I should do something like that. But I haven't actually started any actual steps towards it.
I would disagree with that. We've started a list. You've written a bunch of
Sure.
songs. We have a spreadsheet going. And I'm going to put the tip jar up in case anybody wants to support our efforts in advance of, releasing an album.
Yes. Thank you. If anyone would like to send anything our way, we would much appreciate it.
Very much appreciated.
I have twice now felt really bad that I wasted some money on guitar strings. I bought a pack of strings for $15, and they just didn't sound like what I wanted. And the poor kid in me was still like, you have to just keep playing these strings because you spent $15 on them. But they made my fingers hurt. They didn't sound that great, so I finally took them off. And then I got another set of strings. I tried some nylon strings on my other guitar, and I left them on for like a week, and that wasn't feeling right either. And $15 shouldn't feel like that much money to me anymore, but it still feels like a lot. So if anyone sends me a tip, I will pretend like I did not waste that money on strings. I would be like, this person sponsored my strings. So
Maybe future strings.
and future strings.
Yeah. Future strings.
Perfect. So
And trying new things with music is never a waste. You live and you learn.
that is true.
And
Yeah.
you move on.
Just like I say in Circumstance of Nightshades, I just need to change my perspective on those things and be like, it's okay. I wanted to try different strings. I tried them. They didn't work out. Don't worry about the money spent on that.
Yeah, lots of people take much bigger risks without the payout than $15. So, and you could use them as like fishing wire. We can hang a mobile from them. Maybe.
Okay. Sounds good.
Crafting with guitar
Um,
strings in our next YouTube.
So this
Nice.
next song, did you say crafting? We're gonna do a crafting show for the next one. All right, tune in, folks. So this next song is Fault Lines, and over this past week, the people that commented on this one being their favorite Michael song, Richard Lewis, who is an amazing photographer. He does a majority of his photos are down in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey, which is gorgeous. But he also does pictures when he travels. He probably travels specifically to take pictures as well.
Oh yeah, he
so-
just got back from California, I think.
Nice. Lady Campion, who I believe both of you know, she visits my page fairly often, and she commented on Fault Lines this week, and my mom also put that in as her favorite. So, which is new, because her favorite used to be Endless Horizon, and then it was Little Pond. So that's cool when people's favorites change, because that means they're listening. Anyway, this is Fault Lines. I just don't have the time to spend worrying about the way things seem. Every moment that I give to fear is a moment I'm not really here. The step is over for life. Like the fault is all mine. To get it right next time, just hoping there's a next time. 'Cause I don't have the time to waste. Gotta use this time to dedicate lifting up and singing out, to release my fears, release my doubt. Every step is over for life. Feel like the fault is all mine. Burning bridges that cross them, so I can leave them fall behind. Every step is over for lines. Feel like the fault is all mine. To get it right the next time, so I can leave this fault behind. 'Cause I don't have the time to waste. Gotta use this time to dedicate to lifting up and singing out.
Remember, we're going to do the promo video too.
Huh?
So we're going to do the promo video.
Okay. Do you want to put that up real quick right now?
Sure. You want to introduce it?
Yes. So good evening to any new arrivals. I'm Michael. This is MichaelSongs. This is my live stream. We do these the first and third Wednesday every month. So the next one will be August 2nd. I started sharing in December. Maria put together this great little promo video for me of a couple songs that I was playing back then. Over the past 6 months, we just feel like I'm playing and singing a little better than that represents. So we made a new one. We premiered it on Sunday on our Sunday set, which ended up being a live stream. And we're going to show it again real quick right now. So we're going to hop over to that, and then we'll come back and play some more live songs. So check out the promo.
So it's about 4 minutes or so, I think. And we will see you when we get back. Also, this is my request as Michael's wife. If we could get Michael up to 250 or more subscribers during this live stream for his birthday week, that would be fantastic.
Thanks. I think we're at 248.
248,
right now.
yeah.
So if there's 2 people floating around out there that are not subscribed to my channel, if you click the little subscribe button, that'll get me up to the 250 mark. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and remember to like and thumbs up the video. That helps us a whole lot.
Mm-hmm. And we'll still be available to chat while the video is playing, so feel free to chat and we will answer you.
And we're open to feedback on the video. So if there's things that you like or any other feedback, please share. Ready? Here we go.
I can feel the heat upon my face. I can feel the cold ground through my feet. Everything I have turning to ash as I watch on in disbelief. And there's no running back inside to choose what will survive. I will be thankful for my life a little later on. Despite all my efforts, I'm still lying here, unresolved. I was just floating in a little pond. I make no waves, it's endlessly calm. Was it something I did that you cannot forgive and you blame yourself for? I can still smell the nicotine on all your clothes. Finally brought in the half-empty bottle you left on the lawn. The label scratched off, your lipstick smeared on. You roll on the floor next to your phone. In it, pictures of the life that I've never known. We were climbing to 30,000 feet. I was hiding behind this facade of metal and grease. 30 seconds is all certain way, but not you and not me. We were told to be brave, to be seen as powerful men doing powerful things.
Cool. So we're back. That was a promo video. We still haven't put it up on the page yet, but
We wanted to premiere it.
oh,
Second premiere.
2 premieres, then we put it
Two
up.
premiere.
So we'll toss that up on the page pretty soon.
Are you reading the
Who
chat?
is it? Yeah, I'm reading. Oh, sorry. I forget dead air and silence. Yeah. So D. Michael, the giraffe, which is funny. I've had a couple people point that out.
Flick our,
Yeah.
token giraffe.
Mm-hmm. It's my mascot. No. So Maria took that picture in, was it San Diego?
Yes.
And
The wilds of San Diego.
she at some point printed out a bunch of her photos onto canvas, and that one I've just always had near me when I played. And then when we moved into this house almost a year ago, we set up the one little area, and I hung the giraffe there. And then I started recording my Sunday sets there, and then the first time I saw the giraffe in the corner of the shot, I was like, oh, that brings me like comfort for some reason, always being able to know that the giraffe is there. I'm not really sure why, but I enjoy it. The giraffe calms me. So one of the Sunday sets that I was trying to do, I was in the middle of painting that room and I wasn't finished yet, so when I went to record, I was like, something's not right, something doesn't feel right, and I was like, it's the giraffe. So I put the giraffe on a mic stand and popped it up next to me in the other spot that I was playing.
It's actually behind Colin, a certain way album cover thumbnail. Album cover. Single cover? Is that what they're called?
I guess. But yeah,
I mean, they're called thumbnails
it's
now.
in that. Yeah, it's in that video because I brought it over to that spot.
Yeah, but you can't see it in the promo video as much.
Hey, Dom's here. Dom, thank you so much for showing up. I hope all was well with your emergency last night. But the show was great. Lila did a great job. Where was it? Oh, so the next song. I'm a little scatterbrained tonight. The next song I'm gonna play is "The Little Things," and the people who commented on it this week was Casey and Elizabeth, for very specific personal reasons. I wrote the song about someone very important to them and very important to me. So this is that song, "The Little Things."
To receive the seeds in itself was an act of grace. Held them in my hands so I could feel their weight. Made little holes in the earth where the dirt felt safe and warm. The stains on my fingers, a reminder of that labor of love. And the sun laid its rays, and the sky threw its rain, and germination began. And when the harvest came in, all the hard-working hands gathered the grain. It's the little thing. They brought me the grain. I needed the dough. I burned together the wood, fired the clay. I baked the loaf. Then I gave it to a loving daughter to gift of grace, He would give it away. And the sun laid its rays on His grateful face. He smiled back at the sky. He said, give it away. At the end of each day, you'll find yourself with more. He said, if you give it away, at the end of each day, you'll find yourself with more of the little things.
That's such a beautiful song.
Thanks. I know this was just in the promo, but the next song on my list is A Certain Way. And A Certain Way,
Who requested this one?
let me check my list. Phil Hogg, who also had a birthday last week. Phil Hogg mentioned A
birthday,
Certain
Phil
Way
Hogg.
is one of his favorites. Richard Lewis, the photographer who also loves Fault Lines.
Woo-hoo.
Folk and Blueser commented on this song this week.
Richard Lewis said, I'm so sorry to miss it. I'll watch the replay because
Cool.
he was in a meeting.
Awesome. Folk and Blueser commented on this one, and Jen Queen also commented on this one this week for my birthday.
Woohoo.
So thank you for all of those people spending some time on my channel this week and commenting on the songs that are currently your favorite Michael songs.
I love this. I love that for your birthday you play everybody's favorites.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Thanks, Dom, for the comment about fingerpicking. I just actually had a YouTube interaction with someone today. I scour YouTube as often as I can to try to find just like original songwriters. And I found this kid called, it's Q something. I forget the second part of his name because I was just thinking of him as Q. Anyway, I came across him. He was playing some songs. I commented on one of his songs, and then we sort of commented back and forth. And he commented on A Certain Way today, and he talked about the finger picking. So we had a conversation about it, and I told him what I'm about to tell you now. I've had no lessons on music. I just figured it all out by picking up stuff and playing it. But I had one finger picking lesson in 1994, I believe it was. I was at a family barbecue with a guitar, and I was like playing guitar like that. And my cousin's friend, who was a musician, sat me down, and he was like, I think he called it crab picking it? Crab pinching. You're crab pinching it. That's not allowed. And I was like, what? So he had me just on 3 strings. He told me to take my hand off of the fretboard and just go. And he said, now I'm going to go get a hot dog. You just keep doing that. Don't even touch the fretboard until I come back with my hot dog. And then he came back, and he goes, and I'd only been playing guitar for about maybe a year, but I was also playing drums at the same time, and I was spending most of my time on drums. So then when I came back, he goes, do you know an A minor? And I was like, yeah. So he said, play an A minor, but keep doing that same thing with your other hand. I was like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, okay, now, like, you know what a C is? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, so play a C. And I was like, okay, I got it. He's like, just keep doing the same thing, don't change anything. And he goes, go back to the A minor, but then, like, walk up to the C. Hit, like, a little B note on your way. So I was like, okay. And I was like, oh, I'm finger picking. And that was my lesson. and then he like walked away and did something else, and it totally changed the way that I played guitar, and it totally changed the way that I was like, you can make a whole bunch more notes, you know, with all these little fingers over here.
And who was that again?
It was my cousin Eric's friend. I don't even know the guy's name. I met him like the one time.
You sure
So-
he was real?
Yeah, I'll ask Eric who it was.
Well, many thanks to him for changing your trajectory.
You know what? He didn't bring me a hot dog. He just came back eating the hot dog himself. That's messed up. I didn't even think about that till right now. Hi, Lady Campion. Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, you can watch the replay. Lady Campion, I played Fault Lines already. I was telling everyone I'm playing all the songs that people commented on this week for my birthday, and you were one of the people that commented on Fault Lines, so thank you very much. You can check that out on the replay.
That was about 2 songs and a promo video ago.
Yeah. So the end of my finger picking story is that now I just have like a way that I play with my fingers that I don't even think about. It's just like second nature. So I write things like this. We were flying another mission along the coast, and we were laughing about all the men we'd be turning to ghosts. Never thought of them as lives we'd be taking away from their wives. Dog eats dog, sort of thing. We were climbing to 30,000 feet. I was hiding behind this facade of metal and grease. 30 seconds is all we need to unleash bullets flying. I would do anything for you. We were taught to be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you and not me. We were told to be brave and to be seen as powerful men doing powerful things. Well, I dreamed of holding your hand as we walked around the base, but you could be killed for such a thing in this place. 30 seconds is all we need, away from prying eyes and ears, my fingers in the curls of your hair. Your breath becomes my only air. 2 thunderbolts in the sky, 40,000 feet high. I could live in this moment forever, and I may have to. We were taught to be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you and not me. We were taught to be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you and not me.
We have an announcement.
What's the announcement?
My birthday wish for you has been granted
We got 250?
by your fans.
Woo!
Yay!
Thanks everybody. We got up to 250.
It looks
That's
like
cool.
Darlene McGee was the 250th.
Awesome. Thank you for being here, Darlene, and thank you for subbing.
Supported by D. Michael. So if I posted if Darlene has a favorite. And D. Michael, for you too, if you have a favorite you want to play. If there's any Michael songs
if anybody
that you...
knows my songs.
Correct.
Thank you, Lady Campion. I truly appreciate that. If you're telling me it was a good note, then I believe it was a good note because you are phenomenal with your vocals. I never know. I just like shoot for something and then like if it sounds good, I'm like, okay, try to do that one note again. So I need lyrics for this one. We are doing Drawing Lines, which is a relatively new song. Maria came up with the concept, and then I wrote the song. And then she came up with a title, and I came up with a title, and we weren't sure which title to go with. So then we took it to the YouTube and asked other people to help us name it. Folk and Blueser gave it a couple of options for titles, and he also made a couple suggestions for lyrics, which we took him up on. And then on our next live stream after that, we did a poll, which we gotta do more polls, because polls are fun.
Yeah, polls are fun. Anybody have suggestions for polls? We're open to suggestions.
Yes. So, what was I saying? Oh, we are, alright. So then we did the poll to name the song, and Maria's title won. So this song is now called Drawing Lines. I did a real bad version of it on Sunday. I've played it once since then, so hopefully I've cleaned it up a little bit, maybe. We'll see how that goes.
It's such a good song. Even the bad versions are good.
Cool. If you want to think of like a handful of songs that you're a fan of, you could make a little poll real quick, and even if people don't know them, they could vote on which song I play at the end of the set.
Oh, so I could pick my favorite songs
And
that
then-
you haven't played yet, and then the folks will vote to see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of typing, but I can make that
A
happen.
lot of well, how many are you gonna put? Just just like
18 or 20.
three or four songs in a poll. So we'll have a little poll up for you because it's fun to click on stuff. And even if you don't know the songs, just pick the one that you like the title of, right? So this is called Drawing Lines. Paid for sketching faces from the edge of memories. These faces are no one to recognized for their deeds. They call me the sketch artist. Well, I sketch. Joy of art behind me, the me of yesterday. I've been drawing these same lines since I picked up a pen. I know the curve of your jawline, scar under your chin. I'd practice. I sit there so still. Your unwavering patience, oh, that was so encouraging.
fellow, drawing your face again, the curve of your jawline, that scar under your chin. I get paid for sketching faces from the edge of memories. These faces of no one, then you're staring back at me.
You ready for the poll?
Felt like that was better than Sunday's version. So
Yeah, I mean, I applauded internally just because it's so peaceful here. I didn't want to break the silence.
yeah. Hey, Jen Coyne's here. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Jennifer is my professional name. I like how that comment follows you coming in with woohoo. Thank you, Lady Campion, for enjoying the guitar on there. I like it too. So Maria has a poll ready. So we're going to put up a poll of some of Maria's favorite songs because she's been doing so much tech work for me that she didn't have time to comment this week for my birthday on one of my songs. So she's going to put up her favorites that I haven't played already. And then you
Make it a tie, everybody. Make it a tie.
you guys get to vote on them, and then whichever one wins, we'll put that at the end of the set.
Or ones.
Or ones, or, you know, whatever Maria wants. Really. But polls
I
are
think
fun.
that should be a song.
So you have the poll, you put it up already?
I did. Is
What?
it visible? Yes, it is.
I can't see it, so what songs are on it?
Oh, you've got Unresolved and Ideal Machine and Ill Placed.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like all those.
me too. Very much. D. Michael. D. Michael, thanks for clarifying.
Oh, hey, D. Michael, I was looking for your page today, and I couldn't find it. I typed in D. Michael, and a whole lot of not you came up. So if you put your link to your page in here, I think Maria can allow it on screen, and then I can find it later, because I wanted to listen to some of the stuff you do, and I was not having luck. A whole lot of Michaels came up, and I kept typing D. Michael.
Go figure.
D. Michael music, D. Michael guitar, and just like lots of other things came up. And I tried clicking on your name, but I only have your name in live streams, and when my stuff's old, so when I click on people's names in the live streams, it will not go to their channel. It just asks me if I want to block or remove. That's it. So it'll be cool, yeah, because I want to check out your page and the stuff that you do. We're gonna do Stormchaser next.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that commented on liking this song this week was my brother Matt, Casey, and Phil Hogg, who also had a birthday this week. Hear me out, I've got a plan. If you've got a few bucks for a few gallons of gas, we'll head down the expressway tonight.
tend to throw some coins in the toll. We'll park where it's free by the apartments I know. Make our way to the boardwalk's edge and watch this hurricane roll in. It looks like a ghost hovering over the ocean, a moving darkness that's getting closer. I know we should head home. Wind picking up, raining sideways, lightning flashes over big waves. I felt so small beneath the power of nature. I know we should head home. We should head home. Said let's go down and get closer, take our shoes off and put our feet in the water. We can make a run for the car once the storm is upon us. Soaking wet, no regrets. On the drive home we were so quiet, a story to tell, rattling round both our brains. That time we outran a hurricane. Looks like a ghost hovering over the ocean, a moving darkness that's getting closer. I know we should head home. Wind picking up, raining sideways, lightning flashes over big waves. I felt so small beneath the power of nature. I know we should head home. We should head home. Just checking in on the chat.
Cool, D. Michael, whenever you have stuff ready and posted, let me know.
Was that who the shout out was for?
Which shout out?
Like Campion said that it's better if we just post a link. Click on his name and get to his page. And I missed the shout out because I was looking at the poll. I'm normally on top of that stuff.
Oh, how's the poll doing? Hey, Jen and Matt are here. Hey, guys.
The poll's doing good. Ooh. So far, Ill
Cloudy.
Placed is leading.
Hey. Some people showing up. Which one's leading?
Ill Placed is leading.
Okay, cool.
I was gonna save my vote for the end in case there was a
tiebreaker.
in case there was a tiebreaker needed.
We can
and,
also just do them all in order of least favorite to favorite.
We could do that, but still vote, because then you'll get your song heard first.
Yes. Oh, yeah, so Lady Campion was talking about me wanting D. Michael to post the link.
Got
Yeah,
it.
so I know, so what happens is if you're not a moderator and you try to post a link, it doesn't show up on the live chat, but it shows up for me or Maria to okay it, and then it will show up. I keep meaning to, which actually, Lady Campion, you can do it too if you want to. Everybody check out what Lady Campion does, because she's a really good singer. And anybody, I don't know who else is still on the live chat that has a page, but what I keep meaning to do is make a little note with all the links for the YouTube pages that I often frequent. And that way, when you guys surprise me by showing up here, I can just have your link at the ready and like drop it in. Matt, your yeah do that, was that to play all of the ones that are in the poll? Was that what your yeah do that aiming to? There you go, Lady Campion. So there's Lady Campion's page, everybody, if you want to check out what she does. So I'm going to do Nostalgic Song next, and then we'll check in on the poll.
Okay.
Thank you guys all for being here. I do these the first and third Wednesday every month. So the next one is August 2nd, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We have a tip jar if anyone wants to send anything our way. And Matt says, yep. So Matt wants me to play all of the songs that are in the poll. So Maria frantically types in to try to add more songs to the poll.
I am. Yeah. I'm all ready and set for everything that needs to happen.
Cool. This is a nostalgic song.
I saw pictures long ago, all the streets were paved, all the streetlights worked. Oh, we never had it quite that good. Every street I knew by heart, we marked treasures on the maps that Lenny's gave out. Oh, I inside to Tuckahoe. Rode our bikes in the rain, made adventures out of everything. Oh, I guess it wasn't all that bad. It's been years, thought I had nothing to say. Funny nostalgia works its way on everything, it shines a bit of grace. I miss that place. I saw pictures long ago, same kid, different road. Oh, some things never change, I guess. 40 years, give or take, better man, less mistakes. Oh, I try my best to move ahead. Settle down, close by, never thought about the reasons why. Oh, I don't go back into that town. It's been years, thought I had nothing to say. Funny nostalgia works its way on everything, it shines a bit of grace. I miss that place.
Got some hearts for that one too.
Cool. Thank you.
So do we want to do? Well, I guess we'll do the promo video just at the very end.
Yeah, at the very end. People
Yeah.
don't, yeah.
We'll do that at the very end because we've got some new folks here with us.
Cool.
So for the new folks, Michael is playing some of the requests and comments that he got for over the past week or so, because it is his birthday week, and we've hit a milestone, and we're gonna get up and over that milestone, maybe even for the next birthday.
Cool.
What are you thinking? 4,000 subscribers for the next birthday?
For next birthday, sure, why not? Let's do 4,500.
4,500 subscribers.
Yeah, so we hit 250 subscribers during this live stream, so that is awesome, and thank you all for subscribing and checking out my music. And most importantly, thank you for the interactions. So those of you who are commenting on my page and sharing what you do with me as well. I really appreciate that. Thank you for all the applause and support and love, and for sharing this stuff out.
The hearts and the likes and the subscribes.
Lady Campion, I've been playing guitar for about 30 years, but the way that I make music, I pick up things. So in 1992, I wanted to be a drummer, but I could not afford a drum set. So I was saving up, and then my brother, Matt, who's here, he had a bass. Matt, do you remember when you bought that bass? I remember you learning Jump in the Fire from Metallica, like sitting on your bed, learning how to play Jump in the Fire. So he had this bass, and then he kind of like stopped playing it, and I remember him saying something about wanting to sell it. So then I was like, well, I can't afford a drum set yet, so maybe I'll just buy a bass from my brother, which is great. I didn't have to go to a store or anything. So I bought his bass and then figured out how to play that. And then my mom had an old guitar laying around that nobody really played, and one of the keys was like broken off.
Yeah, your mom went to take lessons, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, that was later though.
Oh.
Much later. So then I picked up our guitar. I just started, essentially I was walking through the house just accumulating whatever musical instruments were in the house. I would take them up to my room, which was the attic, and I would sit there and learn how to play them. So that's how I started. And then I finally bought a drum set like a year later. So I never spent too much time on any one instrument. I kind of always jump back and forth. So
what other instruments do you play?
drums, bass, banjo, guitar. If I need to write a part, I can sit down on a piano or keyboard and figure out the part that I hear, but I can't really play piano. Pretty much anything with strings I can pick up and kind of figure out.
And you also sing and write music, and you're a very talented sound engineer.
Thanks.
Very talented.
Thanks. Yeah, writing songs is my favorite thing to do out of all that there is to do.
And
Yeah.
Matt said also
For whom the bell tolls. Yeah, I remember. Well, it was funny too, because as he's learning how to play the stuff, it was like an unplugged bass. So like, you would just hear, I don't know how to play any of them, but you would just hear like, the sound of an unplugged bass is just like ding, 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 ding. So like you could tell what song it was by the notes, but it was funny because like the songs themselves, Metallica, were all like big and loud, and hearing those versions of him
Acoustic.
learning was like, yeah, it was like Metallica unplugged. It was pretty cool.
It's a good thing you don't play covers, or else I would say, do you remember any of it?
No, and I don't play covers. Sorry, everybody. Thank you for the compliment, Lady Campion. I appreciate that. And yes, Jen, I play all those. Oh, also I play kazoo. I've played kazoo before. That counts totally.
Totally.
Right?
Do you play the triangle, the harmonica?
I can. We can work on
I
that.
guess it would make sense if you were a drummer.
So yeah. Wait, did I play? Okay, yeah.
Drummer, triangle.
Triangle. They're not the same, but yeah.
Rhythm instrument.
Drummers probably would go like a little too heavy on the triangle. So I'm just like kind of wasting time. So what happened with the poll?
As far as I can tell, we've got Ill Placed in the lead,
Okay.
which is a phenomenal song. Do you want to share what Ill Placed is about, or do you want to just play it? Or do you want to be vague about it and just kind of say Ill Placed is about something in the wrong place that can cause harm? Or not?
Yeah, so Ill Placed, I always write, I think Lady Campion was on my other live stream where she got to comment on the fact that I talked about I kill people in a lot of my songs. I don't mean I kill people, I mean my characters in my songs die a lot of the time. I'm not like a super down person or negative or anything, but to me that was the best way to have a new character when I wrote the next song, because not all of my songs are about me, even if I'm singing from a first person perspective. So Ill Placed is about, so someone has a gun, a homeowner has a gun, and they were cleaning their gun and they left it out, and then their child got their hands on the gun, and the adult was downstairs and they just hear the bang. And it's a thing that was very common in the 90s to happen. We heard about it a ton. It still happens quite often where there's accidental gun injuries and deaths in the home from people not being responsible with their firearms. So whether or not you believe people should have guns or not have guns, you take that part aside. If you have them, please be safe with them, because it's horrible when you hear the stories of people
Accidents.
getting injured and killed, and especially when it's a child. So, and we, just like a month or two after I wrote the song, Maria informed me that there was another case of that in New Jersey, right?
Yeah, I think it was
Another.
a 2 or 3 year old.
Yeah. So, ill-placed.
It was ill-placed, that was my fault. I was moving too fast, I wasn't thinking so clear. I didn't mean to leave it here out in the open. It should be locked away. Whether I should have it at all is a debate for another day. Right now I'm focused on your breathing, trying my best to hold it all together and just stop the bleeding. Just when you think life couldn't change, and in one moment it's taken away. One misstep, one mistake, and it's gone. It was ill-placed, that was my fault. I was moving too fast, I wasn't thinking so clear. I didn't mean to leave it here.
Some powerful stuff.
Thanks.
And on a little bit of a lighter note, speaking of beautiful babies, Doug has been saying hi.
Hi, Douglas.
We missed it in the chat, but Doug is saying hi to you.
Oh, I see it. Uncle Michael. Hi, Douglas. Am I on the big TV or am I on one of the phones?
You want to know what the next song is?
Sure.
I could be making this up.
You could tell me anything right now. I can't see the
Yeah.
poll.
I don't know if others can too, but I'll tell the truth. Next is Unresolved. Another
Okay.
parent-child
Whoops.
song.
Just like dropping stuff.
That's all right. How's your guitar this week? Is it staying in tune?
It's better. It's still.
You're having some.
Still a
Guitar
little
was having
jumpy.
some rebellious issues on
Yeah.
Sunday.
I think I kept it in places that were too humid too much, and it wouldn't even stay in tune through a song. I was getting a little nervous because I've only had it for a year, this one, and I love it. And I didn't want there to be anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
Unresolved. This is Unresolved.
this earth, proof upon proof, I'm no good in this world. Try as I may, I don't have the might to move these stones before I lose the light. Day after day, I'm losing this fight. Can you afford me just a little more time and strength at sunrise? Despite all my efforts, I'm still lying here, unresolved. The next step is the hardest one. Used to be easy when I was inspired, when breaking my back used to lead to something. Now it just seems to lead to tired. On my mind, my mother's heart, as she watched my father fall apart. That quiet strength in lifting him up and holding back while pushing on. Can you afford me just a little more time and strength at sunrise? Despite all my efforts, I'm still lying here, unresolved. Worn out millstone produces no flower, no turning soil with a broken plow. I sift through my memories, forgetting her face. I still recall her voice so clear, so desperate I am to hear her say, you did a good job, but I'm still lying here, unresolved. Can you afford me just a little more time and strength at sunrise?
The Campion gave you some props for that guitar part.
Cool, thanks.
Agreed.
So, do an idea machine as well, right?
That is the next one.
Do them all, just do them all.
In order.
So this is an ideal machine. The story behind this song, I wrote it, I pictured an engineer getting laid off. And he doesn't know what to do, because all he's ever done is like do schematics. I'm getting stage direction from Maria.
You're wallflowering at me.
Anyway, So this guy walks home, kind of dejected and not sure what he's gonna do next. And he stops into a bar, and he sits down, and like, what happens is he just comes into the middle of a conversation between two mothers, and he hears them complaining about like their kids, and their kids not really doing what they would like their kids to be doing, and like, was it all worth it? He didn't catch the beginning of their conversation, and he didn't stick around for the end of their conversation where they talked about how great it is to be needed, to be loved, to have someone to take care of, and that they were just venting for a brief moment about their kids. He saw it as a problem that needed to be fixed. So he went home and he devised an old baby robot. He's like, this robot will always do exactly what you want it to do. So there shouldn't be any problems at all. And then, so I wrote the lyrics to this song very similar to how the story went. And the verses sort of start mid-sentence, because that's kind of how he did. He just jumped right into a story that they were having and made up a solution where there wasn't even a problem.
And it goes to bed when you say it. It never tries to color outside the lines that you've drawn for it. And it never keeps you up worrying past on. It never has to say I'm sorry, 'cause it's always done just what you wanted. And it never calls you up 'cause it thought of you. It never needs advice or coddling. It keeps you up at night, wondering if it's so ideal. Why do you feel like you raised something that just doesn't need you? Where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw the lines? Did you draw the lines? Such an ideal machine shouldn't need you. You program and move on. If you're looking for something to justify or pacify you, you're looking for flaws. When an ideal machine shouldn't need you, you program and move on. And it goes to bed when you say, and it never tries to color outside the lines that you've drawn for it. Where did you draw the line? Where did you draw the line? Where did you draw?
Yes, Matt, bonus time. Thank you guys all for being here. That was an ideal machine.
Anybody want to change their vote?
So I guess, I mean, it's 8:30, so I guess we'll call
Play
that.
the promo.
Yeah, you're right, D. Michael. I am all warmed up. I intended to play a bit before the live stream, and I didn't really get a chance to. D. Michael's been here since the start of the live stream, so he watched me struggle. I was playing sloppy, I was singing sloppy, I was sitting down, I was all hunched over. We made a whole bunch of changes. Now I'm warmed up. I feel like we should wrap up because I don't like dragging them out too long, you know.
Yeah.
But if anyone wants to hear another song, I'm happy to play another song. Otherwise, we'll wrap up.
Type in chat.
I do these the first and third Wednesday every month at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I'll throw the tip jar up there for anyone that missed.
Thanks.
that.
Yeah, so we have a tip jar.
Like
If
to
anyone
support
wants
us.
to, send us a little bit of something, that would be cool.
Much appreciated.
So our next live stream is August 2nd. I also do a Sunday set every week. I do a little 3-song set. This last week, we ended up doing it as a live stream, and then I played for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, so if you haven't checked out the Sunday set from this past week, we recommend it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. The lighting was different too, which was kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun to do that.
So you never know what you'll get, but it will be Sunday at noon. And it will either be a 3-song pre-recorded set, or last minute we'll decide to live stream that as well. And then if there's people there, we'll play more than a couple. So thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the compliments, all the applause, all of the support.
The hearts and the 100s and all the smiley faces.
Yeah. So I guess we'll call that a night, I'm assuming.
I guess so. I didn't see any other. I think you played everybody's favorites because
Cool.
I mean you did ask for the comments all week, and feel free if anybody wants to post some comments for next week regarding songs and whatnot.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then
Yeah, also, if you, for the Sunday sets, I just make those up each week, 3 songs. So I believe that's what Maria is referring to as well. Not just for the live stream, let me know what songs you like. But if there's a set, if there are 3 songs of mine that you think would sound good together and you would like me to do a little Sunday set for you, feel free to post a comment either on this video, on one of the Sunday sets.
you read all your comments.
I do. Yeah, I that's, to me, that's a high sign of respect that someone took the time to comment, so I'm going to read them and I'm going to respond to them. So thank you all for responding. Matt, I will get to banjo next time. I do not have the banjo out.
He just said
Um,
banjo.
Yeah, that's all he needs to say. I will get I haven't done it in a couple of weeks, but I will get it out. Nice, thanks, Lady Campion. I'm glad. I will jot that down too. That Unresolved is one of yours. So whenever I see you on a live stream, I will make sure to play Unresolved.
Thanks, Lady Campion.
Yeah,
I like
really
Unresolved,
appreciate that. Yeah. So Matt, banjo next time. And if you send me a tip, you can do the same thing. If you send me a tip in the little note thing, if you would like to list like 3 songs that you like, I will make sure that next week I'll do a Sunday set for you with those songs in it. Tuba. Just name instruments. now.
Tuba.
So I'll just go out and rent all the instruments that people name here, and I'll try to play.
I could get you on the tuba.
Get me a tuba,
Yeah.
and I'll just learn one song. We can spend the whole live stream doing a different instrument for every song.
I mean, D. Michael, I am a big fan of the tuba.
Yeah.
We are a horn band fan over here in this household, so I'd love me some tuba.
Awesome.
I support that.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Half of you I know the same group. I think Thomas Christ, his live stream is probably still going. I think he does like 3 hours or something like that. So you can hop on over there if you want to check out some more music.
We've got a promo video for those that have came a little late
Oh yeah,
or
Maria's
would
gonna
like to
put up-
watch it again.
Yeah. So we'll toss up the promo video again at the end. We'll be on chat for a few minutes if you want to ask any questions or say anything. So that's all.
We'll
Thank you
see
guys.
you all on Sunday or August. What was it?
August 2nd.
August 2nd.
Yes. First Wednesday.
Thanks everybody for being here.
Good night, everybody. I really appreciate you being here.
I can feel the heat upon my face, I can feel the cold ground through my feet. Everything I have turning to ash as I watch on in disbelief. And there's no running back inside to choose what will survive. I will be thankful for my life a little later on. still lying here, unresolved. I was just floating in a little pond. I make no waves, it's endlessly calm. Was it something I did that you cannot forgive and you blame yourself for? I can still smell the nicotine on all your clothes. Finally brought in the half-empty bottle you left on the lawn. The label scratched off, your lipstick smeared on. Your robe on the floor next to your phone. In it, pictures of a life that I've never known. We were climbing to 30,000 feet. I was hiding behind this facade of metal and grease. 30 seconds is all we need to unleash bullets flying. I would do anything for you. We were taught to be strong, that you had to be a certain way, but not you and not me. We were told to be brave and to be seen as powerful men doing powerful things.